in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
What is up, everyone? It is Game Master, and thank you for joining me on the channel for a new video today. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Of course, for you it's Wednesday. For me, I'm actually recording this on Tuesday. But anyway, the update for Friday the 13th, the game, just came out on Xbox One and Steam. I believe it was out for PC and Xbox One today, and came out, which is Tuesday the 19th, and it came out on Monday the 18th on PS4. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's out for everybody now. And they added some things. So, first of all, we're just going to go over some things that they added really quickly, and then we're going to take a look at one thing in particular, which is the virtual cabin. I'm really curious to get into this thing. People say that it is super cool, so I want to get in and take a look at it. But first, they added a new counselor, and this music's really fucking loud. They added Sheldon Finkelstein, is that his last name? I don't know. But Sheldon is he from part 2? Yeah, I believe Sheldon is from part 2. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's from part 2. So, look at his strength: composure 6, luck 1, repair 5, speed 4, stamina 4, stealth is 8, and strength is 10. Really, 10 strength. Anyway, so what is his outfits here? What do we have for colors? Okay, I like the green. The green and the white. That didn't really change much, did it? Alright. So anyway, we're not here to mess with Sheldon right now. We are here for the Virtual Cabin 2.0. Of course, they added offline play. And they added offline bots, where you can basically play against your Jason all the time, and you can play against the bots, and I think you can earn CP and level up and stuff, so that's pretty good. And then the virtual cabin. So we are going to load up the virtual cabin. I've never loaded this up before, so we're going to load up the virtual cabin and see what it's all about. So let's go ahead and load it up. Oh, shit. Alright, it's taking a bit to load. Oh, something's happening. Loading virtual cabin. Loading beta 1.0. Virtual cabin release.exe. What is going on? Whoa. Alright, so it just jumps you right in. Oh my god. Moving around is extremely slow. And we have LeChoppa. What the hell is this? Newspaper. As part of the young Jason was played by Ari Lehman, I think is how you say that. Originally director Sean Cunningham wanted to cast his son Noel. However, Noel's mother did not want her son to spend hours in a freezing New Jersey lake during fall. I suppose that is a good reason. We have LeChoppa here. Let's take a look at LeChoppa. What's it say? Eric J.R. LeChoppa. As part of the Kickstarter campaign, certain high-tier backers could get their likeness included in the game. One such generous backer was Eric J.R. LeChoppa. LeChoppa's best two stats are repair, 10 out of 10, and stealth, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think if you donated something like over $1,000, you got, like, your likeness in the game or something. That's crazy. You also have to excuse, my controller's pretty broken, so there's a car outside. Double Vision. Actress Camilla, I don't know how to say that, excuse me, Moore auditioned for the role of Samantha. When the filmmakers discovered that she had a twin sister, Carrie, they offered them both the foxy roles of Tina and Terry. This was not the first time Camilla and Carrie's acted together. The both have already... I can't read today, excuse me. Let me try that again. This was not the first time Camilla and Carrie's acted together. They both having already starred in Double Mint Gum commercials. So the two twins from, was it part 2? It was either part 2 or part 3. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. But the twins actually were in Mint commercials together. That's great. What is this? Fanzine? In part 3, Debbie and Andy played Tracy Savage and Jeffrey Rogers. Canoodle in a hammock. After returning from a shower, Debbie lounges with a Fangoria magazine. She flips past an article about Tom Savini, the man behind the many classic Friday special effects. Unlikely for her, Jason was hiding with a knife beneath the hammock. Yep, definitely remember that. Word guess. Week 6 document. What the fuck? What is this? I don't know. Supposedly there's like puzzles and shit. What the hell was that? That was scary as hell. Supposedly there's like puzzles and shit. But I'm just here to kind of look around and look at stuff right now. We might dabble in that later. Novels. Friday the 13th is more than a movie franchise. There's also a television series, a comic book, miniseries, and 4 novels. Really? There's a typewriter. The script for Jason Goes to Hell is exceptional in that not a single teenager was called for in the script. Alrighty. I've never actually seen Jason Goes to Hell. What's this? Starlicon, A New Beginning, 3rd edition. I'm not gonna read everything. What is this?
Okay, so did you want to do an intro? Hello. Welcome to the Virtual Cabin. I'm Chuck Brengard, CEO of Ilphonic, and we are the developers behind Friday the 13th, the game.
Okay.
Which you are currently playing now.
No shit.
Is there anything you want to say to the fans? Sure. I just want to say thanks for playing and supporting the game. Our fan base has been incredible. This project has exceeded even our wildest dreams, and that's because of all your continued and amazing support. So where are we? So this is the Virtual Cabin, 2.0 to be exact. The Virtual Cabin was a way for our backers to check out new art assets and discover a few hidden Easter eggs as we were building the game. It was a really engaging way to show a sneak peek at what we were developing. So, why bring it back? A ton of work went into researching the Friday the 13th films for the game, and we wanted to present a fun way to go behind the scenes and learn more about how the movies in the game were made. Consider this as an expanded virtual museum, a space where you can explore the lore of Friday the 13th and take it all in. Who knows? There might even be a few new Easter eggs to discover. If you go digging deep enough. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound so ominous.
Alright, yeah, so I've heard that there's Easter eggs. Anyway, what the hell? There's a hat here. Blue Cap, the song that plays during Crispin Glover's whatever the fuck that word is, dance, is Lions, Love is a Lie. However, during filming, it was AC/DC, blah, blah, blah. Alright, it's a fucking hat. Can we go outside? The door is locked. Cool. Fashion Magazine. The role of Jason was played by 3 different people in part 2. Really? That I did not know. The unmasked and hairy version of Jason was Warrington Gillette. Steve Daskowitz did Jason's stunt. However, the first appearance of Jason was played by the costume designer Ellen Lutter in a shot of Jason's feet walking towards Alice's apartment. Yep, I remember that. Definitely remember. What? My controller's broken. What is this? And I forgot to turn off notifications. Counselor database. There's all kinds of people in here. Oh my god. Oh no, it just scrolls back. Wait, what? I'm confused as to what's going on here. I don't even know what's happening right now. But it's a counselor database. Change date. You can change, I don't know why I would want to do that. You can reset the cabin, check for updates. Enter password. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a password. There's a calendar. It's been released on Friday, but only 4 out of 10 have been released on Friday the 13th. Interesting. Oh. We got Chad and Bugsy up there just chilling. Depiction of the final scene set at the Voorhees house. At the Voorhees house. What? Okay. Was that, part 9? Jason Goes to Hell? Maybe. Some pictures. Probably developers and stuff. What the hell? Tiffany Cox and Kenny Rydell. They're chilling in there. A Spring Break 1984 clothing pack DLC introduced skimpy swimsuits and a new challenge for the art team at Elphonic. Interview, blah, blah, blah. Huh. So Kenny and Tiffany are getting it on in there. This music is super creepy. That door's locked. Some more pictures. I'm gonna assume these are developers and developers of kids of the developers, excuse me. Okay, open the door. Alright. I guess Jenny's in here chilling. The character of Jenny Myers, known as the girl next door, is voiced, excuse me, by the talented Christina Kleb. Like her character, Christina is a bit of a traveler born in New York. Kleb spent her formative years in Germany, France, and Italy. Fascinating. What's that? Actress Dan. It's some kind of figure. Okay. Oh. Look at that. Deborah's over here. Deborah Kim. Friday the 13th game features a wide range of voice talent by the counselor. Deborah Kim is voiced by veteran Christina V, who has helped voice many popular animated and film projects. Right? Never heard of her. Why? Look, why can I click on an apple? What is this? Jason Takes Manhattan. Yep. Seen that movie. What? What is that? Alright. Interesting. So, did we look at everything, downstairs? I think we did. Why is this glowing? See that? Why does it have that weird blue glow? That is interesting. Looks like they were setting up for dinner or something. Can't go out that door. Automobiles of the films. From the CJ7s in the original movie to Megan's Hot Rod and... Excuse me, I almost sneezed. Excuse me. And Megan's Hot Rod in Part 6, I think that is, there have been many memorable automobiles in films. In Part 5, Ethel's wild son, Junior, crazily rides a motorcycle before being decapitated with a meat cleaver. Without much of a budget, the director had the actor playing Junior, Ron Sloan, do the stunt himself. It required Sloan to ride a motorcycle recklessly through the forest with a $50,000 camera mounted to the handlebars. Lovely. There's another radio here. Can I play it? Come on, controller.
What was the creepiest part about working on the game? Oh, for sure, the phone calls. Okay, sorry. That was great. Can you start over, but this time incorporate the question into your answer? My bad, yeah. So the creepiest part about working on this game was I get these weird phone calls to my personal phone. We worked on the game for almost, I think it was about 3 years.
What?
And every single Friday the 13th, we would get these calls from someone. At first, I thought it was someone at the studio, Paul or Dan or something, but it had to be like an F-13 fanboy or something.
What the fuck
They
is
would use
this?
voice distortion and claim to be Pamela warning us to honor the memory of her son. Sometimes they would just laugh into the phone and hang up, but most of the times they would just, you know, complain about the game taking so long.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that creepy. It wasn't.
People
until
did complain that
I
it took a
called the
long
number
time.
back and heard this.
Oh. Alright then. That guy's smoking something, guaranteed. We got shoes. All kinds of shoes. Walking shoes. Jason and Kane Hodder have a very special connection. In Friday the 13th Roundtable, Hodder relayed a little bit of what it's like to be so close to the icon. Every time I do a conversation or appearance somewhere, there will always be at least one person that says, "Hey, do the Jason walk," and I'm like, well, that's kind of how I walk. Alrighty then, what the fuck? Look at cute birds. Oh look, there's a battery. So I guess I forgot to turn off the fucking notifications. It's kind of annoying. So I guess really the main thing about the cabin is to basically show off like character models and the assets and stuff. The things that are actually put in the game, you know, models and stuff like that. The store was locked, right? Yep, so there's LaChapa just chilling. Let's go upstairs. So we got Chad and Bugsy here. Bugsy Wilson and Chad Kensington. Since the inception of the project, the developers knew Friday the 13th experience had to be multiplayer to capture the magic of the movies. The multiplayer experience is what got us the license, said co-creator Sean S. Cunningham. Saw our game, saw it was multiplayer and could essentially play out like the film. Been wanting to make Friday the 13th game for a long time, but all they were ever pitched was single-player games. Yeah, I really don't think just making a single-player Friday the 13th game would have worked that well, to be quite honest. So it's good that it's multiplayer, just too bad they're having so many issues with it. Mug. The release of Friday the 13th, the game was slated for early 2017, a time frame that managed to I can't read today, excuse me, that managed to both to be wide and for some fans vague. The ambiguity caused quite a bit of energy to be directed at Gun Media in particular and its community manager Ben Strauss. Okay, someone sent me a mug that said early 2017 on it in Friday the 13th font. Yeah, that's a meme now, early 2017, because the game didn't even come out in early 2017. I don't think it did. I don't remember when the release date was. It might have come out in like, I think it was like May or something, didn't it? I don't know. What is this? Travel brochure. Okay. I don't know why that's important. You see outside. Not much out there. Duty? Can't even read it. Old ass TV. Oh look, Jason masks. What does this say? Mask display, a collection of masks that Jason wore for the Friday the 13th series. Well, they're definitely not there. This is part 4? That might be part 4. No, this is... You know what? I can't even remember. There's so many of them, I can't remember which is which. I just turned around, and these guys scared the hell out of me. I can't remember which mask is which, but... Game development? Game development can be consuming and somewhat a unique enterprise, no kidding. I'm not gonna read every single thing. So you got some signs up here. Coming soon. Forget you, I want it now. Alright, so I guess we're not going in there. I guess they're going to update it with something. Whoa. There's another big asset room. Higgins Haven. Got the shotgun. A pocket knife. The MPAA Rating Board, Motion Picture Association of America, and Friday the 13th franchise has long had a cat-and-mouse relationship. John Carl Bush has publicly vented his frustration with the amount of footage that had to be cut to attain an R rating. Oh, cut, get it? Because it's a pocket knife. Anyway, there's pocket knife, keys. There's the firecrackers. One item that's required adjustment was the firecrackers. If you played the beta, you know that the firecrackers used to be the least useful item in the game. They were designed to disorient, to fool Jason. You could throw something down if he was using sense and he would... Huh. There's a machete. This is a machete. I said a machete. It's a pig splitter. I'm an idiot. Spray paint. Oh no, med spray. Why did I say spray paint? It clearly says med spray. Oh boy. Spear. What is that? This is spray paint. What do we got here? Baseball bats. So these are melee weapons. The throwing knives. Traps. Those are the Jason traps and the bear traps. CB to call Tommy Jarvis. Well, this is Tommy Jarvis' mask collection. Interesting. There's a videotape. Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp. Even before they had a license to develop that, Gun Media intended to write a love letter to Friday's series and knew they needed legends to do it. Speaking of their early days, co-creator Ronnie Hobbs didn't mince words. Our goal along the Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp was to get Tom Savini, Kane Hodder, and Larry... So basically this is, I think the game that they were originally making before they got the license for Friday the 13th was going to be Summer Camp, I think was what it was called. I think that's what this means. That's kind of an Easter egg to that. There's some birds and stuff like that. Camp Crystal Lake. That's a cool sign. No two Friday the 13ths have filmed Crystal Lake at the same lake. Really? That's super interesting. Did not know that. In a boat. Jump scare. The iconic stinger in Part 1 where Boy Jason springs from the lake helped spawn the franchise. Yep. I don't think they even intended to do this many Friday movies. I really don't. And then I guess this is just the final door. What the hell? There's a bunny rabbit wearing sunglasses. Pillow talk. In Part 2, there was much discussion about how the killer could be clad. Ultimately, it was the costume designer who brought up the burlap pillowcase. The headpiece was chosen because it was an item that would have been readily available to the killer, though it was never well liked by the production crew. It did serve as a bridge for the hockey mask. So it was a burlap pillowcase. It wasn't actually a potato sack. Child's rocking horse. Played Shell Shock Tommy Jarvis in the 5th film. Oh, so this is like the Tommy Jarvis like mental health evaluation. Guard statue. What the hell? Looks like there's something in there. We can't get to it. Huh. How do I pick that up? Come on, my controller is broken. Sean Paul Sater, no exit. Is that how you say that? I don't know. In one scene in part 6, is that part 6? I don't even know. Excuse me, I can't speak Roman numeral. A group of campers are known to be sleeping in a cabin. The camera pans over a little girl who has fallen asleep reading Sean Paul's novel, No Exit. The novel is about 3 people spending the eternity together in a small room and ends with a revelation. Hell is the other people. Quite an odd book for a child to be reading. No shit. So, I think we pretty much explored everything. That's the Virtual Cabin in a nutshell. It's definitely a cool addition to the game. It's definitely something cool to look at. So you can kind of walk around and see all the stuff in the game. And there's some Easter eggs to references to the movies and things like that. So it's really cool. But it's also cool to see all the characters. So we've seen... LeChapa is down there. And, you know, here's Bugsy and Chad. And then downstairs, in here we had Tiffany and Kenny. And then, nope, it wasn't that door. It was right here. We had Jenny, so... And then in the kitchen was my girl Deborah. So, where are the rest of them? Who the hell knows? I guess some of them might be outside, but we can't get outside, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't allow us to go outside, so... Anyway, that's the Virtual Cabin in Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I've ever seen it. When I saw the Virtual Cabin on the PC, I thought it looked really, really cool, and I was highly disappointed. What the hell? Can I play the piano? Oh, the music of the films. I was highly disappointed that I couldn't take a look at it, because obviously I don't have a PC that can run it. The Virtual Cabin probably looks way better on PC, but... Anyway, so that is it. That's the Virtual Cabin in Friday the 13th. Now, we're going to come back to this at some point, because supposedly... Did I look at this already? Yeah. What is this? I don't know what that is. But supposedly there's some Easter eggs and stuff and puzzles that you can do. So we'll definitely have to take a look at that. But for now, that's kind of the walkthrough. That's the first look, or first look for me anyway, at the Virtual Cabin. It's definitely a super, super cool idea. I think it's awesome that they made this space just so they could show off. Development story. Body of Friday the 13th murderer missing. Oh, that's great. But yeah, I definitely think it's cool that they made this space to show off all the assets of the game and all the hard work they did. It's definitely a cool thing to wander around and to explore, so... That is going to be it for me. That's pretty much all there is in the Virtual Cabin for now. Like I said, we'll take a look at the Virtual Cabin some more. We'll try to do some of the puzzles and things. I know there's some puzzles and stuff that you can solve and some Easter eggs to find. So that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You can follow me on Twitter at GameMasterYouTube. Check out the Virtual Cabin for yourself. It's definitely really cool. A great addition to the game. I'll be doing some offline bots gameplay at some point. But I just wanted to check out the Virtual Cabin today. And it's definitely super cool. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you on Friday for a new one. Peace.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light